Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking the time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. Keeping an eye on this Irma. I don't think she knows where she wants to go. At this point, it's going to stay off to the west. They're fairly certain. We're going to get hit probably 12, 14 hours worth of tropical storm, bad northeaster. I'm not thinking it's going to be all that bad, but we'll have to see. And the storm could still go further west. It still hasn't made that turn north as of the last check, and it's now what? It's 1940 hours, September 9th, 2017. So that's 7:40 p.m. It's 19, right? 17, 18. Yeah, that's 1940 hours, 7:40 p.m. The storm is still down off the Cuba coast. It hasn't made its turn to head up to Florida Panhandle or up to Florida Peninsula. So we're still not sure where it's going. I'm not sure if we're staying here or not. My kids all want us to go to their houses, and we might. I don't know. So anyway, an updated version of my Hobo fishing kit. Yeah. This is a large pill bottle, as you can see. I have, oh, excuse me, approximately an inch wide strip of Gorilla Tape, not duct tape, Gorilla Tape, and there is about 14 wraps on this, so I don't know how much that is. It's quite a bit. This is jute twine. It makes a very nice handle. I probably need to add a lanyard of some sort to it, but I haven't figured that out yet. I don't know what I want to do. I may use a piece of paracord or maybe a piece of leather. So anyway, we opened it up. Let's get it down. Let's get you, put this up here a little bit, and then get it over here like that, and get you down there. There we go. All right. So, like any pill case, it's got that little child safety latch you push down, and then you open it up, and you'll see the first big difference. This is a set of pill containers I picked up at I think Dollar Tree. But inside here, laying alongside of it, there is, these are matches, just because. There is a small knife set thing. It's got a screwdriver and a bottle opener and nail file and pick, and then I actually took that to a grinder and put an edge on it and then honed it with a piece of leather, so that's actually kind of sharp. There are several pieces of sandpaper from a Dremel. I had a cutoff wheel in there, but yeah, Dremel cutoff wheels are like not worth a whole lot. And these blue ones, now I haven't seen these in any other kits, so I don't know. They're packed with bread, just a couple pieces of, some stale bread is packed down in there. If you're going fishing for crappie or other small freshwater fish, bread's a great bait. So you have to kind of make sure that these are down along one side. There's not a whole lot of room in there. Let's see now. We took this open. Again, I took the top to this. I drilled through it. I actually used I took a, what did I do with my bit? I think I hid my bit. Anyway, I heated up my, there it is. I took and heated up the end of the drill bit and drilled it with hand, drilled it by hand. I did it with both this hard plastic because it doesn't, it's hard plastic. And I did it with this just because it's easy. And then there's a 1/4 20 round head slotted screw, machine bolt, whatever, with a washer and a nut. And then each one of these comes apart, and there's a little bit of gear in each one. This one has its own complete fishing kit. There is a little bobbin, a sewing bobbin with the black thread that I use for sewing leather, which is somewhere around 20-pound test. I don't know. That's about what it. I can lift up 2.5 gallons of paint in a bucket, so that's somewhere around 24-30 gallons or 30 pounds. Got a couple of split shot, a couple of hooks. There's a washer in there for weight, and then these are cut off pieces of, here we go, cut off pieces of Nerf dart from the Dollar Tree, and they kind of just fit down in there. And of course that screws back onto that one, and you can make up, you know, that's there's, I don't know how much line is on there. There's enough for 3, 4, maybe 5 hand lines. Plutzo. Oh, there's also a swivel, a little swivel. Then of course this just screws back on. Under this blue tape, which is just painter's tape, so it doesn't leave any residue, is 10-pound test monofilament line under both of these. And it is very, very fine line. This one's got a 1/4 20 bolt and a bunch of washers. There's some terminal tackle hooks and swivels and a bullet weight. So it doesn't have a float in it, which I can rectify right now. That will fit in there. So that by itself is another little fishing kit. And of course it screws back down. And in this one, oh, there is plastic bait. I have a couple of frogs and some little worm thingies and a stiff wire. This can be used to make eyes if you want to get a pole. If you don't want just a fishing line, if you want to put a pole on and put some eyes on it and make a pole, you make your loops out of that, or your hooks out of your eyes out of that, and then there's plenty of duct tape that you can duct tape it on with, or you can whip it on with the black line or the other, some more monofilament. There is more wire here. This is 2.5 arm spans. Why 2.5 arm spans? Because that's what would fit. So my arm span is little over 6 feet. So 6, 12, there's about 15 feet of each of these wires. There are 2 copper wires, solid core copper. There's about the same amount of this red floral wire. I don't know what's in the middle of that. And then there's a piece of a hot glue stick, just because. Again, you could use the hot glue stick and a match and attach the wire to your pole before you wrap it in place. And then to use this basic part of the kit, you flip it upside down, and there you go. You're able to cast either one of these lines. Like you take that off and just use the one line, or either one of, you know, they can go on in any configuration. And then, like I said, when you put it back in there, you just have to make sure that everything in there is kind of flattened out and laying down on the side, because it just barely fits down in there, but it does. And voila, there is a fairly compact Hobo style fishing kit version 2. I'm thinking I might go ahead and unwrap this and coat it with wax, and then it would be not only an even better handle, but wax coated jute is almost like a candle in its own right. You can light it and it will burn and 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 burn. So bring it back up here. There's that one. Let me know what y'all think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Share me around on your social networking. My Instagram, I think it's Instagram. Jackson Correa, JAXONCORREA. Same name on Facebook. If you want to send me snail mail, the address will be down below. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, call them and tell them you love them. We're not promised tomorrow. I hope y'all have a great day. Until I see y'all again. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye.